Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about the album Victor today. This is for our CanCom. This is Rush adjacent. We're talking Alex Lifeson, the one and only guitarist for Rush, mixed with Edwin from I'm Mother Earth. That's right, that Edwin, who I think has kind of disappeared at this point. I haven't heard from him in years. Anyways, this was recorded, what did it say here? Recorded between October 94 and July 95. Off the top of my head, I believe that would fall between Counterparts and Tests for Echo, I believe. Not the point. The point is, this was something that Alex did solo. And it is not a Rush album. While I say Rush adjacent, it is not a Rush album. Alright, so this album is, as I was saying, is not a Rush album. There's a lot of electric in here. Not a lot of drums. A lot of programming. And that applies to additional other instruments as well. So really quickly, I'm going to get into this. There are quite a few tracks of a variety of different styles and types on here. There's instrumental tracks. There's some spoken word tracks. The spoken words are still music adjacent, but so you got the song. The album's up with "Don't Care." I know one of these songs was a single. I don't remember which one it was, and I forgot to check before I started doing the review. It's been that long since I've listened to the single, so I totally forgot. And I remember I wasn't overly impressed with the single, and I'm going to tell you, most of the tracks I really do enjoy on here definitely were not the singles. So like I said, the album's up with Don't Care. It's a good start for the album. Gives you good vibe, good flavor, gives you an idea of what to expect instrumentally. That moves on to Promise, which keeps going the same way. Then we got Start Today. Same thing, still going really good. Mr. X is instrumental, and first track that really makes me pick up. Like everything up to this point, I'm going to downplay a lot of the tracks on here. They're still really good tracks with really good guitar work in it, some really good music in there, some nice programming, stuff like that. But the instrumental stuff on this, or the stuff where Alex is having some fun and screwing around, that's where the best stuff is on this album. So Mr. X, totally badass. That is Alex Lifeson. He's doing guitar, keyboards, and the programming. Peter Cardinale on bass, and Blake Manning on drums. I should mention on the song Start Today, Geddy Lee does do a guest appearance. They don't list him as Geddy Lee. They use one of his alternate names of Dabello, which is kind of really fun, and I appreciate that because it gives them the ability to kind of hide that it's Geddy a little bit. I do really like that Geddy doesn't play bass on that track, though, on Start Today. That is still just Alex on the bass on that one. Like I said, with Mr. X, I really enjoy that one. I thought the music on it was fantastic. I really like when Alex gets ripping and shredding in there. That's the other thing I really like about this album, is you get to hear how much of Alex is really kind of part of Rush, especially in the modern era of Rush. Modern-ish era of Rush. All right, after Mr. X, we got At the End. At the End is a decent tune. Don't mind it. Really get into it. I really enjoy the music on this one. All right. At the End, did that one. Sending a Warning. Another one that's pretty decent tune. To really kind of get into that one, enjoy that one. Shut Up, Shutting Up. This one is both hilarious and brilliant at the same time. Shut Up, Shutting Up is basically some spoken word. It says Charlene and Esther. I don't know who those are. It's two chicks going back and forth talking crap about guys. And the catch is at the end of like every kind of diatribe, paragraph slash diatribe, they turn around and go, shut up and play your guitar. And, you know, that's, then it goes into a, you know, great little solo-y jammy thing. And it was just so much fun. And then that goes into Strip and Go Naked, which is also this great music piece going on in there, man. Another really good one going on. The Big Dance. I kind of really enjoy that one. I thought it was kind of fun. Victor. Okay, so Victor, the words that are spoken on here are actually from W.H. Auden, who I'm not sure who the hell that is. I'm not sure if this was a poem or taken out of a book, like a section out of a book or whatnot. If you know, leave me a line in the comments, let me know. But basically, this could either be a poem or I'm going to say it's a poem. It looks kind of, the verses are kind of written in a poetic manner. And it's this great spoken word bit about this character by the name of Victor and whatnot that's accompanied by this really wonderful music. So that's really fun. And then you got I Am the Spirit, which finishes off the album. And I think it finishes it off really, really well. Like I said, I'm downplaying a lot of the music on here. In all honesty, I've listened to the album before doing this review. I listened to it 2 or 3 times. I've really enjoyed this album. If I had bought this album when it first came out when I was a teenager, I would not have enjoyed this album the way I do now. This album was way too far away, not only from Rush, but also from rock in general for me. Yes, this is still a good rock album or not, but this album would be like, I almost kind of want to say like a soft version of 9 Inch Nails. Almost, sort of, a little. You know, not that hard industrial vibe, but still very electronic kind of vibe, but, you know, not dance music or anything like that either. Even though you could dance to a couple of these tracks. The whole way around, though, I would say if you can find this album, pick it up. I really enjoyed it. For the $8, I think it was great. Now, the funny part is, I've mentioned this in previous reviews, so if you're one of my previous, or if you're one of my regulars, you'll know that I used to buy albums from both Columbia House and BMG. Well, BMG, when things were made specifically for them, they didn't get barcodes. They have this little thing on it that says, manufactured for BMG Direct, which means this came from a CD club. This didn't even come from a store in the first place. I really miss CD clubs. I think CD clubs need to come back. I really do think they should come back. If they came back, I think they would do great. I know I'd totally get into them. But yeah, so I think for $8, great value. If you can find it brand new and it's like maybe, you know, $15.99. Remember, I'm talking Canadian prices, so you know, knock a couple bucks off for the US. And I can't compare to the rest of the world. I don't know what prices are like elsewhere. But either way, though, you know, anywhere between $8 and $15, go for it. 15 on the new side, 8 on the used side, great. I think it's worth the value. And I think any Rush fan should really own it for something different outside of just your basic kind of Rush. My view. My thoughts, my opinions. Anyways, comments are where you guys get to leave me your thoughts, your views, and your opinions. So drop me a line down below. I got a helicopter being really loud above me right now. It's I feel like I should stick the camera out so you can see it going by. Anyways, with all that being said, once again, drop me a line in the comments. You'll see a couple links down there. There's a like button, a subscribe button, a bell for notification. Please hit those. Peace, love, take care.